right, I think we are live. Had a little bit of software issue there with OBS, but should be good to go now. I gotta reselect the window capture though for some reason. I'll just do it that way. All right, we have Anaheim Ducks at Tampa Bay Lightning to start off the Saturday doubleheader. Really hoping this is going out. Not sure it is. All right, now it looks good. All right, let's test the audio. All right, good. We're good. All right, I don't know. OBS gave me some errors, and I don't know. It just was not working when I first hit start streaming, and I couldn't hit go live. It was grayed out. But all right, technical difficulties over. Let's get the poll going. All right, gotta check the standings real quick. They took down the records already. All right, let's make sure we're live too on the Tampa Bay Lightning feed. All right, well, should be good now. Lightning off to a bit of a rough start. They're only 1-4-2 last in their division. Ducks, pretty good start. They are third in their division at 4-2-1, so 9 points. Again, the Tampa's got 4 points. All right, there's the poll. Oh, I need to mute this because we need the goal horn sound. There we go. All right. Hope you're having a great weekend, a great Saturday, ready for some hockey. All right, let's see if the, yeah, okay, we got the roster report now. All right, Dostal, Lucas Dostal, or is it Dostal? Probably Dostal. No, I guess it would be Dostal. Anyway, Dostal in net, Mrazek the backup, former Blackhawk for the Ducks, Johansson in net for the Lightning, Vasilevsky the backup today. All right, the defensive pairing for the Ducks, Lacombe, Hellison, first forward line, Nesterenko, the center with Killorn and Granlund. Well, Granlund's also a center. We'll see who takes the opening draw. And for the Lightning, Lilleberg and Diostis are the first defensive pairing, and the forwards are Gord, Holmberg, and Gergensons. And we should see Nikita Kucherov as well. Just not starting. Number 86 on the Lightning. All right, back from commercial. Should be starting soon. All right. Benchmark International Center in Tampa, Florida, home of the Tampa Bay Lightning, nicknamed the Bolts, as on my hat here. Yeah, so that shades my eyes too much. Gets a little too dark. But, all right, we should be just about set. Tampa wearing black jerseys. They'll be going left to right to start. And Anaheim in white. Yeah, I didn't like their orange, so I put their gold up there or whatever that color is. That orange was too bright. All right, so they're saying Gergensons versus Granlund for the opening draw. Yeah, again, Tampa, though, the home bench is here, so they'll be going left to right, and Anaheim going right to left. This is Diostas' debut. All right, here we go. Lightning get the draw, dump it in from the red line or behind the boards to the far corner. Played to the near corner behind the net. Battle for the puck behind the net. Into the far corner. Lightning, the puck gets away. It's at neutral ice in front of the bench area. And Lightning going the other way. Bolt's shot is a glove save from the far face-off circle. That was Gergensons on the shot, I believe, at 1932. So 1-0 shots on goal, Tampa. All right, the draw. Oh, Joel Quinville is the Ducks coach. Interesting. The draw will be over here in the far face-off circle. Kucherov is out there for the Lightning. All right, what is the delay? Why are we not? Oh, okay. Ice repair near the goal. Looks like somebody got right into the post early on. I didn't see it live. So the ref for the linesmen were trying to smooth out the ice with the puck. All right, draw controlled by the Bolts, but the puck is into the neutral zone. Nobody could keep it in. Kucherov had it. He turns it up. Nope, we got an offsides apparently on the Ducks at 19. No, that can't. All right, I got to wait till they put it. They're going through the lineups right now. So I don't know the time. Watching the Lightning feed. Great. And we're back underway. 1921. All right, Ducks bring it into the ozone. Shot from the near face-off circle goes into the netting at 1912. Don't think that got blocked. There was not a shot on goal there. All right. Excuse me. All right, face off to the near face-off circle in the Lightning zone end. Behind the net, played up the far boards. Now sent through the neutral zone, down the ice for icing at 1903. So the draw will come back into Tampa's end. Trouba for the Ducks sits down, so does Gauthier. Seneca, no, they have too many people on the ice on the NHL.com site. This is Point taking the draw for the Lightning. Won by the Ducks, but they couldn't keep it in. Under 19 minutes to go. Up the far boards, the Lightning try to... Now they'll dump it in. And in the near boards, now the near corner, behind the net, into the far corner, centered, top of the near face-off circle, down low, in the slot, and what a save. Thought they had scored. 2-0 shots on goal, Tampa. Yeah, shot just inside the far face-off circle and a great glove save by Dostal. Dostal. Okay, my bad. Dostal. Should have known I had it wrong. All right, Ducks in the near corner. Battle for the puck behind the net. In the near boards. Near corner sent around behind the Lightning net. Out to neutral ice. Now Lightning retreat in their own end. Cross ice pass. They dump it in from the neutral zone into the near corner. Battle for the puck behind the Ducks net. Up the far boards. Ducks skated out of their own end. Cross ice pass. Top of the faceoff circle. Pass gets through the slot by Granlund. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Sent behind the Lightning net. And the Lightning will pass it near the benches and dump it in and go for a line change. Ducks behind their own net. Up the near boards. Not out, though. Now they bank it off the boards by the penalty box area, but it's sent right back in. Ducks take it, send it around behind the net to the far corner, up the far boards, tipped away. And they did call icing, though, at 17:22. Still 2-0 shots for the Lightning. All right. Jonas Johansson, 5-2-0 in 7 career games against the Ducks. Ducks control the draw, take it up the near boards from behind the net. Kept in, though, by the Lightning, but I guess they were offside. Sorelli. So 17-15, we'll have another draw. Probably around this dot here on the ice. Just by 37 right here. Yep, that's where the draw will happen. And somebody got kicked out for the Lightning. Just drop the puck, man. Come on. It was Holmberg. Draw taken by Tampa. They dump it in from the red line. Into the near corner from behind the net. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Up the near boards. Ducks can't get it out. Near face-off circle. Now the Ducks have it. They're going the other way. But the pass gets away in the slot. Lightning couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Ducks. Shot from the near face-off circle. That was either blocked or saved into the far boards. And we got a penalty coming up, I believe, on Tampa. Let's see what the score. Cernak, 81, tripping. So the Ducks go to the power play. All right. Anaheim has the 5-on-4 advantage for 2 minutes. And Tampa has to kill the first penalty. Sorelli, McDonough, Hagel, and Moser on the penalty kill for the Lightning. And another person kicked out of a draw for the Lightning. Hagel steps in against Granlund. Draw won by the Ducks back at the blue line. And now it's got tipped out by Tampa. So 16:36 to go. Lacombe drop pass to Terry over to Carlson. Dumped it into the near corner. Behind the net. Far corner. Battle for the puck. Granlund. Oh, they couldn't keep it in. Lacombe takes it back to the Duck end. And he'll drop the pass back to Carlson, who skates it into the O-zone. Into the slot. Puck comes free to the goalie, who steers it aside. Kept in Lacombe at the blue line. Terry near face-off circle. Centering pass. Got away from Lacombe. Keeps it in the zone. Up the far boards. Lacombe keeps it in again. Terry shot. Near face-off circle. Big rebound. Lightning got tripped trying to skate it out of their own end. So we should have 4-on-4 coming up. Carlson tripping, I believe, is going to be the call. He got Hagel. 15:47. Yep, Carlson tripped Hagel, number 91. So 4-on-4 for a minute. Pretty good save by Johansson to keep it 0-0. All right, so a minute of 4-on-4, then a minute power play for the Lightning afterwards. All right. Ducks, far boards, far corner. Lightning steal it. Centering pass gets deflected, and the Ducks are going the other way at the red line, and they dump it in to the near corner. How was that icing? Wait, what? He was over the red line. Were they offside? All right, 15:32. Must have been offside. I was going to say, that was not icing. Yeah, it was offside. The draws in this area. Ah, jeepers. They kick another Tampa player out of the draw. Face-off won by the Ducks in their own end. 15:25 to go, first period. In front of the net, a backhander and a save by Johansson, and he freezes the puck at 15:16. Pretty good opportunity by the Ducks, who now have 2 shots on goal. Yeah, he got a backhander on Johansson, but didn't lift it and wasn't able to get it 5-hole. Oh, it got tipped by a lightning stick, too. Wow. That was dangerous. It lifted it in the air. All right, draw in the far face-off circle in the Lightning end. This time a Duck gets kicked out of the draw. All right, battle for the puck in the far face-off circle. Now behind the Lightning net. Skated up. Oh, they're going to retreat back behind their own net. All right, cross-ice pass. Puck carried into the O-zone. In the slot. Loses it. Keeps it in. Nope, now he's out of the zone. We got 8 seconds on the 4-on-4. And Tampa is on the power play. Under a minute to go, though. Hedman at the red line, dumps it back to Point. Point skates it in the O-zone. In the near corner, sends it around the boards behind the net. Bjorkstrand to Point. Behind the net. They couldn't get it to a Lightning player, and it's cleared down the length of the ice by the Ducks. 32 seconds on that power play for the Lightning. Kucherov to Point. Point drops it to Gunsel. Point sends it around the boards to the far side. Bjorkstrand in the far corner. Back to Kucherov. Down low, Gunsel. Kucherov in the near face-off circle. Centers to the slot. Gets through. Hedman and a shot by Kucherov. Rebound, Point. I think that was 2 shots on goal. It's cleared down the length of the ice. That'll do it. We will be 5-on-5 here. Under 13:45 to go. First period. And both teams getting line changes. None of those were on net. Those were blocked. Let me check NHL.com in a minute. Battle for the puck. Far boards. Sent behind the Ducks net. Ducks try to clear it. They finally do to neutral ice. And now it's dumped in behind the Lightning net. Skated right in front of his own net, and the Ducks got a shot on goal. That was dangerous. I don't know what Moser was doing at 13:10. We got the first media timeout. Still says 2-2 shots on goal. That seems a little lenient or conservative, I guess. Oh yeah, there's one final to give you from earlier in the day. I actually watched some of this game. In Philly, Islanders lost to the Flyers. Flyers prevail 4-3 in a shootout. Bunch of fights and roughing in that one too. There was some pushing and shoving when they went for line changes, and the one guy just stepped between them and play continued. I think it only went the 3 rounds of the shootout, and I think the Flyers scored on 2 of 3, and Islanders only scored on 1. All right, hope you'll stay tuned after. Join me tonight after a short break. We will also have Hurricanes at Stars. Carolina 6-1. Stars 3-1. Hey, Hilltime, were you doing the Ducks game? I didn't mean to step on your toes. I'm good. I hope you're doing well, and thanks for the good luck. Yeah, just decided to do a 4 o'clock game, and I think I did put it up to a vote. So it was between this game and Sabres Maple Leafs, and the members chose Ducks Lightning. So some good chances. I don't know why let's check these shots on goal. I feel like it should be more than 2-2. Well, I think this is because I'm behind. I don't know if it's actually 3-3 already. Again, we're doing this on ESPN Plus, so we'll be behind NHL.com. All right, after the draw, battle for the puck at neutral ice. Ducks have it. They skated into the ozone. 12:55 to go. In the near corner. Sent behind the Lightning net into the far corner. Battle for the puck into the far faceoff circle. Lightning going the other way, and they will dump it in from the red line. Actually, it was on net. So 3-3. Yeah, so we just had the 3 shots. Shot in close. Denied. Wow. Good save. What? That had to be a shot. I thought Dostal had a good save there. It's Dostal, right? Ah, gotcha. Hope teaching's going well. Shot blocked into the netting, so we'll have a whistle and a draw at 12:09. Shots are still 3-3. I just forgot how they said his name. I know it's I think it's Dostal. How was that not a shot on? Was that the only shot? Little backhand to forehand, and then Dostal with a blocker save. But it's only 3-3 shots on goal. Ducks win the draw at the blue line. Blast from the blue line and glove save by Johansson, of course, at 12:03. Dostal? Okay. Yeah, I thought it was Dostal or Dostal, but then I quick unmuted it once and I heard I'm watching the Lightning feed. And then that's what they said, Dostal. All right, under 12, first period, back at the blue line. Ducks have it. Cycle. Shot. And split's done. And another good save by Johansson. Who had that shot? Like just from the top of the far faceoff circle. That might have been wide. That might not have been on net. That might have gone off the side of the net. So let's see. We got 5-3, though, shots on goal for Anaheim. All right, face-off. Nope. Psych out job by the linesman. They kick a duck out of the draw. I hate this. Face-off controlled by the Ducks, but they send it down into their own end. And now it's behind the Lightning net. Granlund battling for it in the far corner. Lightning cross-ice pass to the near boards by the penalty boxes. Into the near boards. Ducks have it in their own end. Center neutral ice. We got a 2-on-2. If they hustle, 3-on-3. Shot from the far faceoff circle. Another save by The Lightning goalie, who is Johansson. And we're going the other way. Ducks getting a line change. So are the Lightning. They cycle back into their own end. Oh, my clock's a little fast somehow. No, they just... let's make sure we're live. I'm always leery of that now. All right. Near face-off circle shot. Big rebound and a goal for the Lightning at 10:50. Yeah, not Dostal's fault. I mean, he gave up a big rebound, no defensive help. He had a kick save. Man, it went right off of Granlund's stick, I think. It was a good save. It wasn't Granlund. It was 74. Sorry, I thought for some reason I saw the 4 and was thinking 64. Big rebound, and Dostal couldn't locate it. And they had defensemen there, and they just didn't clear it out of the crease area. And off the draw, did we get icing or a penalty? Or are we redoing the draw? Probably that. They say 7-6 shots on goal. Dumped in from the red line. Dostal behind his own net. Into the near corner. Ducks get it out to neutral ice. They skated into the O-zone. Shot. Long shot. I think that was on net, but we're going the other way. Lightning into the O-zone. Shot from the near face-off circle. What a rocket by, what's his name? Kucherov. Yeah, that was a one-timer. That might have been wide of the net, though. If he didn't glove it, it might have gone wide. All right, 10:25. We've got 8 to 7 shots. Gunsel on the goal from Hagel. Gunsel's 3rd of the year. Yes, Hilltime Sports is a Ducks fan. Yep, we got a penalty. Lightning guilty of tripping at 10:15, so the Ducks will go on the power play. Gauthier got tripped. Holmberg, 29, on the tripping penalty. So the Ducks can get the equalizer on the power play. Yeah, bad trip. It's pretty blatant. 10:15 in the first, 5-on-4 for the Ducks. Carlson has it. Shot and save. Happened so quick. 10:10 to go. I think, yeah, I think we had the under 14 media timeout. Yeah. Wow, what a save by Johansson. That was a tight shot from the far face-off circle. Lacombe over to Granlund. Down low to Vetrano. Granlund, far face-off circle to Carlson. Back to the blue line. Lacombe now over to Carlson. Far face-off dot. Shot and another glove save by Johansson at 9:54. Yeah, sorry, Hilltime. I know you're cheering for the Ducks. Oh, wonderful. We get a side-by-side commercial in the middle of the power play. Awesome. All right, Granlund. Let's see, who won the draw? The Lightning come away with it, and they clear it into the Ducks' end. 9-8 shots on goal now. All right, Carlson brings it over the red line into the O-zone. Drop pass, Terry. Back to the blue line, Granlund. Over to Carlson, Lacombe. Into Granlund. Centering pass in the crease. Carlson gets a shot from the face-off circle. Puck goes wide into the near corner. Terry controls it back to Lacombe at the blue line. Still a minute on the power play. Lacombe back to Terry in the near faceoff circle. Lacombe faked like he was going to one-time it. Granlund to Carlson. Did they get it on net? It's behind. It's in the far corner. And it's out of their own end, down the length of the ice. Great camera coverage. They had no idea where the puck was. 11-8. Yeah, Ducks getting some quality chances, but can't get the equalizer. Oh, they added an assist for Sorelli on the Gunsel goal. Killorn, we got a whistle at 8:41. What's this call here? Yeah, Gunsel, his third goal from Hagel and Sorelli. Oh, it's Johansson. I think I was saying Johansson. Oh, we had a Duck penalty. That's why. McTavish, 2 minutes for interference. All right, hold on. Number 23. So we're at 4-on-4. All right, so we'll be 4-on-4 for a little bit, and then there will be a Lightning penalty. A power play. All right, 8:37. I think we're getting the under 10 media timeout. All right. Well, let's check in on the rest of the scores. Again, we do have another final. Again, Flyers at home beat the Islanders in a shootout 4-3. Quack, quack, quack. Hey, Thax, welcome. I don't have any Ducks gear. I'm not, I just have this is the only thing I have for the Bolts. Bruins in Boston beat Colorado 3-2. Again, tonight we will have Hurricanes at Stars. Hurricanes 6-1, Stars 3-1. It was between that and the Kings and Predators, but I thought Kopitar is still out. But I think Kemper returned in net. So Kings have been playing. I think they've won 2 straight, I want to say. They're 3-3-2. Predators are also 3-3-2. We got Canadians, Canucks, Senators, Capitals, Blue Jackets, Penguins, Blues, Red Wings, Mammoth, Wild, Golden Knights, Panthers. The other game in progress, Sabres in Toronto up 1-0 on the Maple Leafs, or the Maple Loafs if you prefer. All right. So let's make sure we're live. It's always we were behind coming out of the commercial. Stupid ESPN Plus. All right, let's take that down. Did we have the draw? This is Charlie Edouard Diostas, I think the NHL debut for the Lightning. All right, back underway. We're in 4-on-4, 8.5 to go, first period, and we had an icing by the Ducks at 8:31. So the Lightning will have a fairly lengthy power play coming up, over a minute and a half, once the 4-on-4 is dead. Mighty Ducks from the 90s, yeah. I don't know. I don't like the Ducks gear and colors. I guess this one's okay, but all right, kept in at the blue line. Now they got to regroup in their own end. I think, Tampa's getting the line change, and they're about to go on the power play now with 1:32 to go on the power play. Point brings it up the neutral ice, into the O-zone, up the near boards, drop pass. Hedman to the far corner. Bjorkstrand Back to Hedman. Cross ice pass. Gunsel. Down low. Kucherov tried to center it to the slot to point, but it got blocked behind the net and cleared to the blue line where Hedman picks it up, gets it to point. Point drop pass to Hedman. Near boards Kucherov to the slot. Hedman down to the far faceoff circle. Bjorkstrand. Hedman on his knees kept it in. Gunsel to Kucherov. We still got 50 seconds on the power play to the slot. Hedman shot. I think that was high and wide. I don't think Dostal got a blocker on it. Blast Hedman from the far faceoff circle. That's a glove save by Dostal at 7:16. Oh, I got to catch 11. What are the shots? 11:10. Let's catch up on that now. There we go. All right, 36 seconds on the power play. Face off. Hedman has it at the blue line to Kucherov. Hedman, blue line shot off the boards. Point had a shot at a rebound, couldn't corral it. And now the Ducks get it to neutral ice. 20 seconds on the power play. Kucherov to Cirelli. Over to Hedman. Hedman cross ice pass to Kucherov. Blue line. Hedman into the near circle. Gunsel to Hedman. Back to Gunsel. In the slot. Shot is blocked by the Ducks. We're 5-on-5. Puck is at neutral ice. The guy who came out of the box has a breakaway. In front of the net. Backhander glove save by Johansson. Oh my goodness. Ducks just had a grand opportunity for the equalizer. The old Joker play. The guy out of the penalty box is free in the clear, and he went forehand to backhand, and Johansson wasn't fooled, and he just got it right into the glove. If he had lifted that even a little bit more, that should have been a goal. All right, 12-10 shots on goal. Oh, just drop the puck. Well, they kick a Duck out of the draw. Jeepers. McTavish has to take the right wing position. Was that on net? I don't know. It was easy glove save if it was. In the near corner, battle for the puck behind the net. Lightning out the far boards. Dump back in as the Ducks tag up. Played behind the Lightning net. Into the neutral zone. Cross ice pass to the near boards. Behind the net. Battle for the puck. Ducks have it. Near face-off circle. Chipped to center ice. And did they call offsides on the Ducks? Yeah, I think so. 5:58. First period. Now let's check the shots. 12-10. All right, let me catch up. Hilltime said, yo, thanks to thanks. What's up? Back, just chilling. Got the wife up to work. Now catching up on the stuff I've been knowing all week. French Soup says, go Kuch, or Kucherov. Yeah. Yeah, the Lightning are struggling a little this year. I don't know what the deal is, but they have a 1-0 lead here. Oh, yeah, we can do the visualizer. So Gunsel's 59. He's got the extra circle around him. Shot, big rebound, and then he just tucked in his own rebound. Here, we'll replay it. So he comes from the right wing through the face-off circle and gets the rebound. Shot it, big rebound. Should have been cleared by 74. I don't know what 74 was doing. That is, of course, Ian Moore. Should have cleared it. Yeah. Yeah, enjoy your day off, Hilltime. I'm going to take Wednesday off. Only one NHL game, and it's on NHL Network, and I don't really want to do the World Series, so I'm going to take it off. Maybe he likes duck soup, Hilltime. Maybe it's French duck soup. Gosh darn it, I have to go live again. Am I live or not? Yeah. It's ESPN app, it's the ads. All right, again, Hurricane Stars tonight. Hope to see you then as well. Doubleheader in football tomorrow. I don't get Cowboys Broncos. I guess Chicago's close enough to Indy that we get the Colts. So that's the game I'm doing. All right. Draw in front of the Lightning bench. And the Ducks dump it in. Far corner. Battle along the boards. Kept in. Dumped in again. Ducks in the near face-off circle. Shot was wide. Kept in again by the Ducks. Near corner. Far corner. Far face-off circle. I think it's Granlund. He takes it out to the blue line. Cross-ice pass in the near face-off circle. That shot was blocked by Point into the far corner. Lightning get it out of their own end. Ducks go for a line change. Lightning behind their own net. Now in the far corner. Back behind the net. Played up the near boards, but not out. Now it's finally in front of the Lightning bench, and the Ducks retreat into their own end. Looks like the Ducks want to get... No, nobody's changing at the moment. Battle in front of the penalty box. Dumped into the near corner behind the Ducks net. Now into the far corner. Battle on the near boards. Behind the net again. And Ducks can't get it out. Far boards. Center, far face-off circle. Oh, the shot gets... Or the pass gets intercepted. Ducks clear it to neutral ice and dump it in. Point has it behind his own net for the Lightning. No, it's not Point. My bad. That is Gergenson's. Looked like an 8. Now Point to Kucherov. Shot. Glove save by Dostal at 4:10. Good opportunity for the Lightning right in the slot. Foie gras soup. I don't know. Oh, the Ducks. Johansson made a save, and then it went off the post. I didn't realize just how close they were to getting the equalizer. I must have missed that live. 14-13, faceoffs won in favor of the Ducks. Looks like the Lightning just tied it at 14. They get tripped. Trying to keep it in the zone. No call. And wait. Oh, we got a delayed penalty. We got a fight. Johnson, 44 and 78 for the Lightning. His helmet's off. He's trying to pull his jersey over his head. And I think they're going to break it up. Yeah, because the Lightning guy can't see. Terrible camera coverage. They weren't really switching quick enough for my money. So Johnston and Lilleberg will go to the box. 5 for fighting. I'm not going to put those on because my score bug thing. Yeah, I thought Kucherov got tripped by Johnston. I was a little shocked they didn't call that, and just coming to the defense was Lilleberg of his own, of his star player. That looked like a trip. I was a little shocked that wasn't called. So we'll still be 5-on-5. If I put the penalty in, it'll look like 4-on-4, like NHL 96 I think did when they brought fighting back. Oh, French Soup likes Troy Terry. Gotcha. Okay. Good. Darren Radish. No, he's a healthy scratch. Number 43 for the Lightning. Chaffee, Radish, and Finley are the Lightning scratches. Gudas, Creeder, and Harkins are the Duck scratches. All right, back underway. 4 minutes to go. The Ducks dumped it in. Far boards. Point brings it out. Moser now. Cross-ice pass. Point chipped it to the far corner. Now behind the net. Near corner. Battle for the puck. Behind the Ducks net. Up the far boards and out. Behind the net. Dostal touches it up. Ducks skated out of their own end. Pass through the neutral zone, down the far boards. Lightning have it, going the other way, past the benches. Centering pass. Backhander on net, saved with the blocker. Dostal kept in at the blue line. Sent behind the net. Near boards. Still not out. Lightning send it behind the net. Far board battle. Far face-off circle. Centering pass gets away from everybody and out of the O-zone. All right, 12-11 shots on goal. 1-0 Lightning. In from the penalty box area. Now they got to tag up. Chipped in by the Lightning. Nope, Ducks got it. In front of their own bench. Centering pass. And Ducks backhanded in. Johansson plays it to the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. Into the far corner by the Ducks. Behind the Lightning net. Up the near boards. And to the neutral zone. Oh, did we get a trip? Oh, man. A Duck player got knocked down 2 times in a row. No call. Lightning up the far boards. Now at center, near face-off circle. Centering pass goes out of the O-zone, though. Ducks are trying to get a quick change. Yeah, they have to hold off. Now they get the change, and they have it with their own defense in their own end. 1:45 to go, first period. 41, 40. Let's get it going. Near boards. Shot from the near face-off circle. That was saved by Johansson. Still a battle for the puck behind the net. Centering pass. Lightning get it out of their own end by the benches. And Ducks take over in their own end. Send it up the box side. Top of the face-off circle. Shot! Oh, I thought that went... It must have hit the knob of the stick on the save. And the puck is in the crease in front. I thought it went in for a second. It took a funny bounce. Ooh, somebody just took a high stick and is pissed off about it for the Lightning. 37. No call. Play continues. Drop or shot and a glove save. Yeah, this is going to get ugly. That's what I thought. We got another little bit of pushing and shoving. Moser, Gergensons. Hedman's not doing anything. He's just talking to the ref. What's the call at 54.6? 14-11 shots on goal, Ducks. I don't know. Yeah, looked like Gord got high sticked and there was no call. I mean, I think that's why everybody was upset on the Lightning. Right at center ice, too. They didn't really have a great replay of it. It happened so fast. Victor, yeah, Hedman has... Okay, I'll let you know. Yeah, thanks. I'll catch up on the... I know Hilltime and Thack said some stuff I didn't put up yet. Behind the net, battle for the puck. Behind the Lightning net, I mean. 40 seconds to go. First period. Ducks have it. Into the O-zone. Drop pass, shot, and a save by Johansson at 29.3. All right, let me look real quick if Hedman has any shots for you. We need the event summary. Why am I not finding Hedman? Hedman has 2 shots on goal. All right, they kicked Duck out of the draw. Oh, forgot to get the clock going. All right, up the near boards, not out. Ducks keep it in at the blue line, send it behind the net. Oh, on goal. And a save. Wait, why did they blow the whistle at 17.9? 15-11 shots on goal for the Ducks. Far face-off circle draw. Lightning get it to neutral ice. It ends up going on net, steered aside by Dostal. Up the near board, 7 seconds to go. And that should just about, nope. We got 0.2. Are you serious? 0.2 seconds left, and they want to whistle. Wait, what? Yeah. All right, there it is. Wait. There we go. Got to get the end of the period. All right, got the clock going. Again, 1 goal. Let's check the shots. 15-11. Make sure that is right. Yep, 15-11. So we had a goal, Gunsel from Hagel and Sorelli. Gunsel's third, at 9:10 on a wrister off that rebound when should have been cleared out by Ian Moore, and he just misplayed the puck off the rebound. Foie gras soup, yeah. Eagles games, okay, yeah. Well, I did enjoy your Ducks call that Saturday night. That was really good. Hill time. All right. Yeah, let's put the score in. All right. Let's see. We had a bunch of penalties. Cernak for tripping at 3:13. Carlson tripping 4:13. Holmberg tripping 9:45. McTavish interference 11:19. Johnston tripping 15:58. Lilleberg unsportsmanlike conduct at 15:58. Oh, that was in addition to the 5 minutes for fighting. Oh, wait, they didn't. Oh, okay, there was a trip and an unsportsmanlike conduct. That's why we're playing 5-on-5. Shocked that they didn't go 4-on-4 for that. I guess I don't know the. Yeah, so Johnston and Lilleberg 5 for fighting. Hey, thank you. Here, let's get this up. Appreciate it. Awesome. Whoops. I tried to thumbs up and it took it away. Thanks, French Soup. What's your team you root for? Let me know. I'll try to maybe schedule if you like Canadian teams. Or if you're just doing prop bets, that's cool too. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support of the channel. Yes, if you're new here, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Good way to support the channel. If you like what we do here, please consider hitting like and or subscribe. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers to help grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Sorry, wait, I didn't mean to take that down. Thanks. When time permits, I'll squeeze one in. Yeah, no pressure. Just saying you're doing a good job. Yeah, I did not hear the pregame, but yeah, Radish is a scratch, or if that's how you say it. Radish. Yeah, thanks, Hill Time. Yeah, me too. I'm in the Chicago area. I got back into hockey because the Blackhawks were on free over the air television. And then this summer I was actually doing some White Sox games. Not that I don't like the White Sox, but it was just something to do for the channel. And then they agreed with they made an agreement with Comcast Xfinity, and part of that agreement is they got rid of the free over-the-air signal. So yeah, not exactly a Hawks fan anymore because I'm not going to pay to watch the Hawks and the Bulls. I get more hockey by getting ESPN Plus than I ever would, and for less money. Yeah, wait, if you're Jonathan Tays is back with he's with Winnipeg, right? I thought I saw a story about that. I know there's more than one Tays, so I suppose you might not be talking about Jonathan Tays, but yeah, I remember seeing he was coming back. And I can't remember if Kane is hurt on Detroit. I thought he was scratched the other night. I'll have to look into that too. Let's go through the numbers. I went through all the penalties. Thanks again for the dono, French soup. 15-11 Ducks shots on goal, 51.5% to 48.5% face-offs. Lightning. Ducks and the Lightning are 0 for 2 on the power play. 10-5 Lightning on the hits. 6-3 Lightning block shots. Also 8-2 giveaways. Lightning and 2-1 takeaways. The rematch will be New Year's Eve or afternoon in Anaheim. Right. Gunsel's currently on a 3-game point streak, according to Lightning intermission report. All right, I think I'll leave it on the other game in progress. They're both at intermission. I'm going to take a quick break and be back. Thanks, everybody, for watching, liking, subscribing, viewing, and chatting. Everything helps, makes the live stream more enjoyable as well. I guess I could cue up a little music for the intermission as well. Oh, I hit the wrong button, though. Let's see, where are we at? Pardon the sniffing. I think I'm battling some allergies. Oh, let's make sure that's muted. Why is this not working? 8 likes. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, let's get the music queued up. Oh, yeah. So in the other game, Sabres Leafs tied at 1 at the first intermission, and they're closer to, starting the second period. So we had Robertson from Cohen and Matthews. No, that's not what I wanted. I don't want to show it. Tried to hit this. And Thompson from Kulik and Samuelson for Buffalo. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Oh, yeah, Ovi's closing in on 900, right? I think he's getting close. Yeah, let's go back to the... Yeah. Oh, 1,500th game, yeah. Did he get to 900 goals yet? Let's see. I forgot. So So you like the Capitals, okay. Yeah, this is, I guess, their best uniform. Compared to some of the things they've had. Yeah, so I'm kind of Kings, and I like the Kings because I liked it when they had. I love Kopitar, and this is his last year. I love Doughty. I loved it when they had Quick, Carter, Tyler Toffoli, who's now a Shark, and others. So I'm rooting for the Kings, and I like the Carolina Hurricanes because the local AHL team, Chicago Wolves, are their affiliate. So those are my teams. All right, we'll leave it at that. You can keep an eye on Sabres Leafs while I take a break. If I can ever. All right, thanks everybody. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I'll kill the music shortly. Let's see. Yeah, so Burns is out. Interesting. I can't believe he's still playing, to be honest. He's been around a long time. We got 16 votes and 62% going for the Ducks, 38% for the Lightning. All right. All right, we will kill the music. There we go. All right. Oh, sure, yeah. Just I meant physically. I'm sure mentally he's all there, but physically, just you take a beating playing hockey. Not that you don't in basketball, but I think it's a little bit less physical in basketball. But that, I don't know. And it's not like he shies away from the physical side of the game or anything. That's why I'm surprised. All right, any update on So Durable? He is like Yoda. Oh, the Loafs got another goal. Or the Leafs. Maselli, his second. John Tavares and Nyes on the assist. Each of them have 7 assists. Maselli's second goal, 1:59 into the second. So Sabres down 2-1. They've been playing much better. Talk about a team playing better. Because they started out really bad. I think they had 2 goals in their first 3 games or something, and then they erupted. I want to say against Ottawa or Nashville. I forgot. I did the game too, and I don't even remember. So let's see. Oh, we'll just go by conference. Devils have 14 points. They're 7-1. Canes 12. They're 6-1. Penguins 6-2. Capitals 6-2. Canadiens 6-3. And in the West, the Lanch 5-1-3 for 13 points. Knights 5-0-2 for 12. 6-2 for the Jets and Mammoths, so they've each got 12. Wow, the Hawks actually are 4-2-2. Well, can't watch them though, so don't really care. All right, let's get set for the second period. Thanks, whoever subbed. I appreciate it. All right, take down the timer. Take down this week. Reset the timer for the second intermission. All right, there we go. Yeah, that backhander. Oh, my gosh, that guy breaking free out of the penalty box, and the Ducks didn't tie it. Jonas Johansson, 15 saves on 15 shots against. And we get set. This time, the layout on NHL.com is correct. Anaheim is going left to right. Lightning are going right to left because the Lightning bench is on this side and the Ducks bench is on this side. So this is the long change for the period. For the periods, or the longer line changes for this period. And there we go. I got to reset the clock. There we go. All right. Ducks in their white jerseys, orange everything else. Lightning playing in all black today. Dumped it in behind the net, and Dostal sent it up the far boards. Not out yet, though. Ducks send it behind their own net. Oh, they gave him a shot on goal there, 15-12. Unless they edit it in the first period. All right, puck is back in their own end for the Ducks. Behind their net. Near corner. Pass to the neutral zone. Lightning take control. Dump it in again. In the far corner. Ducks up the far boards. Not out. Lightning have it again. Battle up the... Finally, they get it out by the Lightning bench and into the neutral zone and into the O zone, into the near boards. Battle in the near corner. Under 19 to go. Second period. Lightning dig it out of the near boards and in front of the blue... Yeah, near boards dump in. Near corner. Battle up to the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. Cross ice pass. Shot way wide. Rebound. Not on net. Battle in the far corner. Lightning have it. Far face-off circle. Tough angle shot. Don't know if that was on net. In front to the far face-off circle that nobody knew where it was for a second. Another good chance for the Lightning. Still 1-0. Still says 15-12 shots on goal, too. So none of these were on net somehow. All right, Lightning. Far face-off shot. Nope, blocked. Ducks going the other way. Into their own end. Lightning, a lot of back and forth. Now somebody's free into the slot, and a backhander is stuffed by Dostal. Pretty good chance by Point, and he came up empty. Okay, that's got to be a shot on goal. Nope, still nothing. How? That one had to have hit something too. Was it high? So what happened here with Point? How is that not a shot? He put it right into his chest. Was it because he was wide of the net, I guess. Shot from the far face-off circle. That doesn't get through. 17:40 to go. Battle in the near boards. Lightning dump it into the far corner. Out the far boards and into their own end. In front of their own net. Pass to the penalty box area. Ducks have it. They skated into the O-zone. Far face-off circle. Battle in the far corner. I know, I got to learn some more names to go with numbers. Behind the Lightning net. Up the near boards. Point chips it in. Ducks take it behind their own net. Under 17 to go. Second period. Still 15-12 shots on goal. There's a shot that was blocked. Nothing got through from the near faceoff circle. Hedman tries to pass it to the far boards. Lightning can't get it out. Kept in by their bench for the Ducks. Send it behind the Lightning net. Hedman will send it up the near boards. Not out. Ducks dump it back in. Johansson plays it to the near corner. Backhander. Now they skate it out into the neutral zone. They got a 3-on-3 for the Lightning. Sent. That might have been on net. Or maybe, I think it went wide. They didn't give him a shot, so. Tough angle shot from the near, like between the near faceoff circle and the line. And Lightning have it in their own end again. Are you kidding me? None of these are on net? Up the far boards by the bench area. Lightning dump it in. Dostal plays it to the far corner. Now it's played behind the Duck net again. Up the near boards. Neutral zone. Into the O zone. To the right winger. Oh, pass goes through everybody to the far boards. Far face-off circle. Back to the blue line. Shot went wide into the far corner. Into the slot. Looks like it was blocked by the Lightning. It eventually got free. Oh, we got pushing and shoving now. At 15-22, clutching and grabbing. 16-14, and great, the ESPN app just crashed. Awesome. Well, that hadn't happened in a few games. Great job, ESPN. All right, 16-14 shots on goal. One night it crashed on me 4 times, twice in each game. But yeah. It's Tampa goalie going forward. Done well. Yeah, let's go Hagel. Never use your backhand, forehand, more accuracy. Yeah. Sometimes you can lift it. All right, I got to get back to the game. They didn't take me immediately. Gosh darn it. So hopefully I'm not missing anything. That better not happen again. Is it like a Saturday thing? I'm trying to think if it was a Oh, great. I missed a Duck goal. Awesome. Well, it's 1-1. I completely missed it. That's what happened last time, too. Every time the app crashes, I feel like there's a goal. 17-14 shots on goal. Awesome. 15-18 to go. Center ice draw. Man. Goal by Trouba at 4:42. A slap shot. They don't have the assist yet. Dang ESPN Plus. Lightning dump it in behind the Duck net. Point is there. Taken away by the Ducks. And skated out of their own end into the ozone. Drop past top of the far near face-off circle, I meant. Dumped into the far corner. And the Ducks carry it out of the zone themselves. They're going to dump it in from the red line while they get a line change. The Lightning have it. Into the far corner. 17-15 shots on goal. Trouba from Terry and McTavish. Trouba's second goal for the Ducks. Puck is free. Back to the blue line. Ducks keep it in. Far face-off circle. Centering pass. That looked like a good setup, but I don't think they got it on net. Under 14 to go. Second period. Into the near boards. Backhanded into the near corner. Around behind the net to the far corner. Lightning send it back to the near corner. And finally out. They got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Shot way wide into the far boards. Ducks going. Now I have trouble with the Tampa feed. It broke up. I'm going to switch to the Ducks at the next whistle. But it was definitely the app crashing the last time. It wasn't the feed. Oh, it was a blast from the near face-off circle by Trouba. When we get the goal visualizer, I'll show you. But it was like in this area. Not far from the dot. Beat him glove side, near post. All right, let's go to the Ducks broadcast. This is insane. All the technical difficulties. Come on. All right, 1 second. Yeah, let's try the Ducks broadcast. Hopefully the stupid app doesn't crash. Gosh darn it. Yeah, well, you're just trying to get a different look. But yeah, I know. Preferably you go forehand. It's probably easier to lift it with the forehand, though. Point taken. But sometimes people are just trying to get the goalie going one way, forehand, and then deke and go with the backhand. But yeah, depending on the bend in the curve on your blade, it's probably easier to shoot forehand. All right, we'll have to make sure we're live, too, after this commercial break. Come on, there's no way you're going to jam in 3 minutes of commercials. Here's the goal visualizer. Here we go. So here he is back here, and he shoots it from here. Off the draw. They passed it, and he just buried it glove side, near post. All right, let's make sure we're live. All right, we are live. Yep, of course. The app crashes and an immediate goal. Yeah. Any way you can get it in. Yep. Trouba, Ducks defenseman, career games, 832. Lacombe is second with 155. Jeez. All right. Draw. Lightning have it in their own corner. Ducks keep it in. Now chipped out. Glove down and offside, I believe, on the Ducks. 45. That would be Senecki. Senecki? I have to ask Hilltime Sports how to say his name. All right, behind the Duck net, up the near board, centering pass, got through everybody to the far boards. Blue line, Hedman tried to pass, it got deflected. Ducks going the other way. Into the near corner. Hedman got a stick on it and took a hit. Still battling. Near faceoff circle. Back to the blue line. Ducks couldn't keep it in. 12:42 to go. Second period. 1-1. They took a shot away. 17-14 shots. Lightning, they took one away. Top of the faceoff circle, shot, gloved, and then frozen. It wasn't a clean catch. He had to freeze the puck. Dostal at 12:26. Pretty good shot. Looked like it might have been high. He got the glove on it and then had to freeze it. All right, they called that on goal, even though, he went above his head to save it. I thought. All right. And they kick Lightning out of it was James out of the draw. So we'll try again. Ducks in their own far corner, up the far boards. Hello. How'd it go? Far face-off circle. Okay, good. Behind the net, Lightning take it from behind their own net, up the near boards. Battle at center ice. Ducks have it. Shot and a glove save by Johansson at 12:02. 18-15 shots on goal. Yeah, Trouba, his second goal from Terry and McTavish at 4:42 of the second period. All right. And Holmberg is in there for the Lightning, and they kicked a Duck out of the draw. Come on, drop the puck. Face-off. Ducks shot on goal, gloved, but the puck is loose in front of the net. Lightning take it behind their own net and send it down the length of the ice on net and frozen by Dostal at 11:47. They say 19-15 shots on goal, Ducks now. Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody let's double check the shots on goal. I forgot. Who was it again we were looking at? I think wasn't it Hedman? Yeah, he still only has 2 shots on goal. Somebody needed 3, I think. He's still at 2. Point in there for the draw, or did he get kicked out? Okay, I guess Point got... Or are we just switching up? Who's going to take the draw? I don't know. Finally, we're ready. Back underway. Keeper at the blue line. Cross ice pass intended for Hedman is knocked out of there by the Ducks. Lightning retreat in their own end. 11:33 to go, second period. And the Lightning just iced it at 11:31. 19-15 shots on goal. All right, far face-off circle in the Lightning end. Over here. Ducks have the puck. Tough angle shot. Saved. Far boards battle. Gloved down by the Ducks. Kept in. Far face-off circle. Shot. Might have been wide or blocked behind the net. I don't think that was on it. Nope, they got 21-15 shots on goal now. Lightning, Hedman sends it to the near corner. Point sends it around the boards. Far face-off circle. Back to the blue line. Hedman with the puck. Shot. Gets through, but behind the net. And from the far face-off circle, the Ducks have it up the far boards in front of the benches. Left winger, top of the far face-off circle. It is knocked away by the Lightning to neutral ice, though. 10:38 to go, second period. Far face-off circle. Shot. Saved behind the net. Or deflected. Maybe it wasn't on net. Oh, it does say 22-15 shots on goal now. Battle in the near corner. Lightning. This is going to be icing. Nobody's... Oh, I guess they waved it off. I'm shocked. I guess because the Lightning skater was even with the Ducks skater. Lightning going the other way. Far face-off circle. A good chance on a pass right in front of the crease. And a good save by Dostal. Number 1 on the uniform for the Duck goalie. You okay? Okay. Oh. He had to... Oh, it was like whacked out of the air. It was a chip pass by Hagel. And the shot was just like trying to hit a lacrosse ball out of the air. All right, Ducks draw behind their own net. Under 10 to go. So we're halfway through the game. Kept in at the blue line. Shot, save on a kick save. Another shot on the rebound. Oh, the Lightning can't clear it. Another shot. That might have been blocked. Into the far corner. And a glove save, I think, on that last one. 9:39. We have the under 10 media timeout. 1-1 the score. Ducks 25-15 shots on goal. Yeah, not a lot of shots for the Lightning this period. Let's check in on that real quick while we got time. Still showing Victor Hedman with 2 shots on goal. Looks like he had one that missed. Yeah, 3 shots on goal for the Lightning this period. 9 for the Ducks. First period was still 15-12, and this period's 9-3. All right, let's close that out. All right, let's check in. Oh, 2-2 Sabres and Maple Leafs in Toronto. And underway, Knights, Panthers, no score, 7:45 in the first. Mammoth all over the Wild in Minnesota, 3-0, just under 6 to go. Oh, in Toronto, it's 5:18 to go in the second. The rest of the action, 6 o'clock Central or later. All right. I see Trouba out there for the Ducks. All right, that's all we're seeing right now, Trouba. I know I'm on the Ducks feed, but there's other people out there besides Trouba. Face off. Ducks can't keep it in. Lightning got it to neutral zone. Ducks retreat in their own end. And I guess we got a whistle. What was the whistle? 9:30. I don't know. Got Killorn, Carlson, Gauthier, Zellweger, Trouba for the Ducks. For the let's see, Lightning. I don't know. They had 4 forwards and a defenseman. Wasn't sure that was right on NHL.com. All right. Near the penalty box area, Lightning finally get it into the O-zone to the right winger, shot wide into the near boards, behind the net, far corner. Ducks up the far boards, finally to neutral ice. They get it in front of their own bench and dump it in behind the Lightning net, and I believe both teams are getting line changes. 8:55 to go in the second. Yeah, still 9-3 Anaheim shots on goal this period. Not a lot of offense generated by the Lightning. Up the near boards, not out. Ducks battling in the far corner, or near corner, sent to the far corner and out by the Lightning. Puck comes to center ice. Lightning make a pass into the far corner, though. And the Ducks control it. We're going the other way. Into the O-zone and dumped in behind the Lightning net. Into the far corner, back to the near corner, up the near boards. Puck comes free, far face-off circle, centering pass. I guess it didn't get through, or he whiffed. And the Lightning are going the other way. Far boards, and Lightning trying to get a quick change. The puck was right in front of their bench. Now they're in the O-zone. They got to make sure they're not off sides, though. Pass to the far board. Centering pass near face-off circle. Another pass in the crease and a goal for the Lightning. 2-1 Lightning. At 7:41. Great tic-tac-toe passing. Whoa. What? Is this a monumental goal here? Oh, 1,000th career point for Kucherov. Why does NHL.com not have the goal yet? It's 2-1. Cooch fans are doing. All right, so his 1,000th career point. What is the deal, NHL.com? Is there a review or something that I'm missing? They still don't have it on their site. All right, let's listen in. Why are they showing a chance for the Ducks instead of the goal that just happened? All right, I'm going back to the Lightning broadcast. Oh, Gensel. Did he kick it in? Maybe that's why. So it was Kucherov to point to Gensel. All right, it's a goal. NHL.com isn't acknowledging the goal for some reason. That is so bizarre. 7.5 to go, second period. That is so weird. Why are they not acknowledging this goal? Pass right through the crease for the Ducks. Sent in from the blue line. Seven minutes to go, second period. At the red line. Into the O-zone. Far face-off circle. Ducks take it up the far boards. Pass to the far corner. Behind the net. I'm going to refresh. Nope, they still don't have the goal. It's so bizarre. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Ducks keep it in at the blue line. Long shot is blocked and got into neutral ice. And they'll group in their own and now dump it in from the blue line. To the far corner. Ducks far face-off circle shot. I think that hit the side of the net. 24-17 shots on goal. So they took one away from the Ducks. Far face-off circle. Far corner. I think Gunsel sent it. Now we got Hedman with a long shot. Almost steered from the slot in front of the crease. Another shot wide from the near face-off circle by Hedman. Hedman centers one, another goal at 5:40. Three to 1 Lightning. And so what is going on, NHL.com? You only have, they got the Gensel goal. 12-19 deflected from Point and Kucherov. Wait, 12-19? Oh, that's that goal. They're behind, though. We just had another goal. Looks like Sorelli got it. He chipped it in. I mean, there was two Lightning players sitting on the crease. No Ducks within sight as far as defensemen. All right, shots on goal, 25-18. So bizarre that they don't have 3-1 yet. So they're behind a goal, I think. Yeah, because the 12-19 one was the last goal. Gunsel from Point and Kucherov. All right, behind the net. Johansson plays it to the near boards. Up ahead. Does Point getting a point? Yeah. An assist is a point. A goal. Points are goals plus assists. So, yeah, he does. And we still don't have the last goal. For some reason, NHL.com has a glitch. And they're behind a goal for the Lightning, even though they still have the time going. Oh, yeah, let me check. Somebody was asking about Hedman's shots. We'll get to that next whistle. All right. Ducks send it in behind the Lightning net. Ducks were getting a line change. Oh, great camera coverage. We're definitely going back to the Lightning. Pass ahead. Hopefully it doesn't have any issues. Shot from the face-off circle, high and wide. Ducks still have it. Along the far boards. Sent into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Point is there. It's free. Lightning briefly had it out of their own end, but now they're battling for it in the far corner. Hedman there. Sends it behind the net. Lightning trying to get it out of their own end. 25-19. Ducks knock it right back in. Shots on goal. Did I screw this up? Yeah, I did. There we go. And a shot and a save by Johansson. 3:18 to go. Yeah, this Ducks coverage is terrible. I'm going to go back to the Lightning. They had that one glitch with their feed, but the one time the ESPN app actually crashed out on me. So that is not the game. They took me to this. I'm nowhere near the Sabres game. They took me to the Sabres game. There we go. Lightning feed. We'll make sure we're live. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Eli. You're welcome. Happy to answer anything. All right, let's check on Hedman shots on goal. Hey, they finally got it. Sorelli, his fourth from Hagel and Hedman. All right, here's the Guns. Did we do the Gunsel visualizer? Probably not. So Gunsel's 59. They're going, right to left. He kind of had it go in off his skate, I think, on the pass from point. And obviously Kucherov got the first assister. And then a deflection in front of the net for this Sorelli goal. It was like literally right here on the crease. There was like two Lightning right there. All right, they say 26-20 shots on goal. Oh, yeah, Hedman. Hedman still on 2 shots on goal, right? That's who we were asking about earlier. Yeah. So somebody still needs one more. Oh, face off already. Man, great coverage by the Lightning. They were showing a graphic. They say 25-19, but NHL.com is 26-20, but maybe because I'm behind. Let's make sure we're live, too. It says I am. Shot and a glove save, but that looked high. 2:57 to go in the second period. There's where we got the 26. Okay. Yeah, now they put 20. Now they put 27. So I don't know. Lightning broadcast not keeping up with the shots on goal. All right. Near face-off circle in the Lightning end. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Kept in at the blue line. Ducks cross-ice pass. Oh, a hit in the far face-off circle. Battle in the far corner. Somebody lost a stick. Oof. Oh, we might have a fight. Yep, here we go. Whistle blown. Well, I think they broke it up. Nobody threw any punches. Diastis and somebody looked like they were going to get into it. You could see it just as the camera panned away. And they blew the whistle at 2:42. I wonder, we got any penalties out of this? Looks like we do. Yep, it's going to be a Ducks power play. It looks like they got... No. What? Okay, NHL.com is wrong again. Oh, no. I misread it. Okay. It's a penalty on Colangelo, number 12, for interference. Number 12, interference. Okay. I misread it. I was thinking about how my thing displays it. All right. Kucherov passes to Hedman at the point. Kucherov has it. Top of the faceoff circle. Blast from Hedman. Goes high and wide into the far corner. And the Ducks send it down. Regroup in their own end for the Lightning. Ducks might have gotten 1 or 2 changes. Kucherov drop pass to Bjorkstrand. Hedman dumps it in. Dostal behind his own net. He clears it. Hedman couldn't glove it down. It hit his glove and went to the neutral zone. Point has control. We're under 2 to go in the second period. Skated in, shot, saved by Dostal, and cleared down the length of the ice by the Ducks. Although it does still say 27-20 shots on goal. They got a minute left in the power play as we approach a minute and a half to go in the second. Hedman drop pass, and they dump it into the far corner. Point digs it out behind the net. Battle for the puck. Gunsel there. Point there. Gunsel behind the net. Battle for the puck. Ducks have it behind their own net. Now they pass it. They're going the other way. They got a 2-on-1 into the near faceoff circle. Shot and a glove save by Johansson. Ducks thought they had one there and got robbed. 1:08 to go. Second period. 26 seconds on the power play for the Lightning. Good shot by Terry and a good glove. Oh, he didn't get a glove save. It hit something and he sealed the pads. Maybe it hit the glove and went between the legs there. All right. Behind the net, Gonclaves had it. Drops it to Diostis. Drop pass to Hagel. Hagel into the O-zone. Far boards, James. Back to the blue line. Diostis. Over to Sorelli. Back to Diostis. Far face-off circle, blocked shot, deflected into the netting with 42.2, and we are, I guess we're even strength now. My thing has, we'll just delete it right now and go 5-on-5. There we go. They kicked a player out of the draw. James steps in for the Lightning. Now all right, finally we get the draw. Lightning control it. Blocked by the Ducks. Sent ahead. Far face-off circle. Pass to near face-off to the far face-off. Shot from the slot. Pad save and sent down into the Ducks zone. And we got 23 seconds to go. Second period, 28-21 shots on goal. 3-1 Lightning. And the Ducks have it in the near corner up the near boards. And cross ice pass. 4 seconds. Neutral zone. That'll do it. That's the second period. All right, second intermission, make it 3-1 now. Lightning after 2 periods. And I'm going to get some dinner and take a break. Love you. Thanks for dinner. Or you just make it for yourself. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. So we had goals from Trouba of the Ducks, his second assist, Terry and McTavish at 4:42. Gunsel, his fourth. He deflected a shot from Point and Kucherov. Yeah, Point, the last pass. Sorelli, his fourth goal. Backhander on a... Yeah, I'll show you that visualizer from Hagel and Hedman. So he was like right on the crease. There he is, 71. That shot went wide. He just stays right on the crease. And yeah, he got the deflection. I mean, the Ducks defenseman didn't clear, the crease area. It wasn't Dostal's fault. All right. Okay, shots on goal. And now they say 29-21. All right, let's check the scoreboard. Sabres, Maple Leafs tied at 2 after 2. Panthers 1, Knights 0 after 1. Mammoth 3, Wild got one back after 1. Yeah, the rest coming up in, 10 to 15 minutes. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, then I'll be back. Going to have some dinner. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you have, thank you so much for your support. Doing one or both does help with growing the channel by getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers. And I do appreciate it. Thanks for your help. And let's make sure. Okay, we got 12 likes. Thank you. And I saw somebody did sub, so I appreciate it. All right, we'll get the music going during the intermission as well. I think we'll go for some of the longer songs. Yeah, that should cover us. Wait, let's... Yeah, we'll go with this one. All right, thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Still got a little time before the third period starts. Had to get some dinner in. So we got a game coming up, 7:05. Probably puck drop 7:10 Central for Hurricanes at Stars, Carolina at Dallas. But we still got 20 minutes to go. Lightning up. Oops, let's get rid of the music. Lightning up 3-1. Oops. Hope you're having a great weekend and enjoying some Saturday evening hockey. Looks like we got another sub. Well, I won't say the number because then somebody will unsub. But thank you so much. That is muted. And we got 12 likes. All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh, let's check the poll. We have 26 votes, 54% for the Ducks, which is understandable, and the Lightning with 46%. Lightning 1-4-2 coming into tonight, but so far so good through 40 minutes at least. And, oh, yeah, let's highlight this. Caroline Sevenkoff. Let's go Tampa go, she said, or assume it's a she, but thank you for the comment. All right, let's check in on the scoreboard. Sabres, Maple Leafs still tied at 2 with 15:25 to go in the third. 17:51 to go in the second. Florida winning 1-0 over the Knights, Golden Knights. And are on the power play. And Mammoth 3, Wild 1 with 15:24 to go. Blues, Red Wings, no score, 17-17. And the other 6 o'clock games haven't quite started yet. All right. 2 finals from earlier. Bruins at home over the Avalanche 3-2. Flyers at home over the Islanders in a shootout 4-3. All right, let's fix the clock and get ready for the third. All right, we are using the Lightning broadcast off of ESPN Plus. Excuse me. Tried the Ducks. I don't know. I just didn't like it as much, but we'll see. Had the app crash on me during the app's goal, which had made the game 1-1. The ESPN Plus app. All right, we should be going shortly. Again, this is flipped. The Lightning are in black. They'll go left to right, and Anaheim is in white jerseys, orange, everything else, going right to left. So Dostal will be defending this net, and Johansson will be defending this end. All right, we are underway in the third, and I guess we got an icing right off the bat. It's 29-21 shots on goal for the Ducks. 19:54 to go in the third. Nope, I guess we're just going back to center ice. Try again. This time the Lightning have the draw, and they dump it in from the red line behind the net to the far corner. Battle for the puck. Sent to the near boards. Sent in. And now Ducks get it out of their own end. Lightning in their own end. They circle back behind their own net. And now they try the breakout. Near the penalty box area, they send it down behind the Ducks net. And the Ducks bring it out. And no winged formation or V formation, but close enough. All right, near boards, blue line, broken stick for, I didn't see who. And the Lightning play it in the far corner. Now there's a battle, 2 players each team. Now 3 for the Ducks. Puck is still. All right, now it's free and out of the Ducks end and into the Lightning end where it's played for icing at 18:39. You know, who broke their stick? Oh, it was a Lightning player. Yeah, he played the puck to the far corner and then went to get a fresh stick off the bench. All right. Lightning keep it in. Near face-off circle shot. I think that was blocked into the near corner. Kucherov tries to center it, but it's stolen by the Ducks. Point keeps it in, sends it into the near corner. Centering pass, and Point got robbed. Holy cow. How did Dostal save that? Unreal. Yeah, Point just put it right into his chest. He had him beat to the blocker side, but he put it glove side, and it was actually a pretty easy save for Dostal. But, man, I thought Point was going to have an easy goal there. Shot from the blue line behind the net. It's 29-22 shots on goal. Yeah, I should have realized that. Into the near boards, battle. Puck comes loose. Ducks have it out of their own end. Chipped in and icing because nobody touched it. It was behind the red line. 17:57. Yeah, really thought Point was going to pick up a goal there. Let's see. We're looking at Hedman shots. Hedman still only has 2 shots on goal. That was early in the. That was in the first period. Maybe not early in the game, but first period for the Lightning. All right, puck is behind the Lightning goal. Battle in the near corner. Battle now up the near boards and out. Ducks have it, and they dump it in from the Lightning bench area. Battle for the puck behind the net. Lightning send it up the far boards, but not out. Ducks send it right back behind the net into the near corner. Killorn had it. And the Lightning take it. Near boards, cross ice pass to neutral zone. And dumped in by the Lightning. No icing. Somebody tipped it. Kept in at the blue line. Near face-off circle. Shot. Redirected. Looks like now it's in the far boards. Long shot from the blue line. That gets through to the near corner. Battle in the slot. Somebody whiffed on a shot for the Lightning. And now we got a whistle at 16:44. What's the whistle for? Boy, it's like my chat just crashed on my tablet for some reason. Is the audio still good? Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, that hit the bar, then the back of the goalie, then off the cross. So it hit the goal post, then went off the back of the goalie, hit the crossbar, and then a Duck gloved it out of the way, and the Lightning are on the power play, by the way. 51, Zellweger, 2 minutes for hooking. So I got to get that on the board. My bad. Scramble in front of the net. Blast from the slot. Wide. Kept in by Hedman. I don't think those were on net. We got 16-17. Hedman sends it up the near boards. And Gunsel sends it around. Kucherov in the near corner, near faceoff circle. Gunsel down low, rebound Bjorkstrand. Gunsel has it, centers to Kucherov in the slot, over to Hedman, pass to Bjorkstrand in the far corner, behind the net to Gunsel. Kucherov near faceoff circle. That's a blocker save into the corner, and it goes down by the Lightning bench area. They're already back in the O zone. Diostis is out there now. Back to him at the blue line. Over to Kucherov. Gunsel. Back to Kucherov. 40 seconds on the power play. Near faceoff circle with Kucherov. To the point, Diostis. Back to Kucherov. Pass is blocked. He sends a backhander. Oh, he just got taken down. We got another Ducks penalty at 15-13, and that'll be on 61. Let's see what this call is. Hooking. Gauthier. Oh, I was saying that wrong, I guess. All right, Gauthier. Yeah, I was saying his name wrong. I apologize. Gauthier. Okay, I got to remember that one. So a 5-on-3 for just 29 seconds, but 30-23 shots on goal now. All right, Ducks playing with fire here, already trailing by 2 and now having to kill 2 penalties. Hedman to Kucherov. That might have been a blocker save, but that might have been high and wide as well. They get it back to Kucherov. Down low, Gunsel saved back to Hedman. Long shot. Didn't see if that was on net or not. Kucherov has it. Passes it to Hedman. Kucherov's shot is blocked. He gets the rebound, sends it to Gunsel. Kucherov, another shot, and that one is held on for the save by Dostal at 14-42. So we're back to the 5-on-4. Let's see. Nope. Hedman's still on 2 shots on goal. I know somebody was asking earlier. All right, 30-25 shots on goal. Still a minute and a half on the 5-on-4. Ducks have it behind their own net. Send it up the far boards down the length of the ice. Johansson plays it behind the net. And Diostis sends it back behind the net. Hagel has it. Hagel out of his own end over the red line. Pass to James. Cross ice pass. Sorelli. Shot from the slot. Saved. Rebound. I guess it was frozen though. At 14-14. Pretty good scoring opportunity. Dostal gave up a rebound, but I think the Ducks got, tapped it to him to freeze it. TV says 102 on the power play. Face off, back to the blue line. Hedman, and the pass is knocked out of the zone. Kucherov sends it. Gunsel back to Kucherov. He skates it into the O-zone far face-off circle. Now he sends it around the boards into the near corner. Gunsel. Point couldn't keep it in. Ducks going the other way. It's a 3-on-3. Shot and a glove save by Johansson at 13:47. Killorn with the shot. All right, what's the shots? 31-26 shots on goal, Ducks. All right, draw is in the Lightning end. They are still on the power play, but all right, Hedman takes it around his own net, up the far boards, drop pass back to point. He skates it over the red line into the ozone, off the near boards. Hedman keeps it in at the blue line, sends it around to the far corner for Bjorkstrand. Battle behind the net. Point is there. Ducks get it. They send it up the near boards and down the length of the ice, and that's it. We are back to 5-on-5 with 13:07 to go in the game. Shot. That was wide, and it goes down the length of the ice the other way. Good opportunity for the Ducks. Couldn't cash it in. Pass. Neutral zone. Dump in. Far face-off circle. Backhand shot. Oh, it's a goal for the Ducks. Uh-oh. For the Lightning fans. Yeah, 12:49. It looked like a backhanded shot, but it ended up being a pass and just chipped in. 3-2, 32-27 shots on goal. Yeah, right outside the crease. Nothing Johansson could do. Back checking didn't work. They were beaten. Yeah. Sorelli couldn't get there in time, and Paling put it in. The assist from Johnson. Yeah, the tip in at 7:11. All right. Backhander got sent back behind the net. Lightning keep it in at the blue line. Cross ice pass. Far face-off circle shot. Held on for a save by Dostal. And that should be the under 14 media timeout. That last shot was by Goncalves, Goncalves, and the app just crashed. Well, at least it did it during a commercial. So twice in one game again. This is like a Saturday night thing, I guess. I don't understand. 32-28 shots on goal. 12:26 to go. Anytime ESPN wants to come back to life here. Oh, this is so frustrating. Usually it crashes during a goal. Luckily, that didn't happen. All right, where is my game? Awesome. So I'm going to have to go to hockey just to find the game because it's not immediately at the top. Awesome. Just great. Are you kidding me, ESPN Plus? This is garbage. It's 6:28. A 4 o'clock game wouldn't be over. And we'll try to make sure to hit the live button when it finally comes alive. But I'm sure they'll throw me immediately into a long commercial break. All right, here we go. Let's make sure we are live. Says we are. Okay. Face off in the far face off circle in the Ducks end. Kept in at the blue line, but now it's out. Ducks have it by their own bench. They send it. Oh, it's chipped in or dumped in behind the net. Dostal tries to play it into the far corner. Lightning control it. Blue line sent in behind the net. Now the Ducks have it near face-off circle. Out of their own end, over the red line, right winger, pass to the left wing, shot, saved, rebound into the near corner, another shot, and a goal. I guess we're tied at 3-all. With 11:50 to go. Terry on the goal. Oh, he beat him blocker side. So near post from the near face-off circle. Yeah. Just under the bar, top shelf. Wow. What a shot. 34-28 shots on goal. We are tied at 3 with 11:50 to go. All right, Lightning dump it in after they win the draw behind into the far corner. Behind the net. Battle for the puck to the far face-off circle. Somebody whiffed on a shot. The Ducks are going the other way. 11:32. Into the far corner. Far boards sent behind the Lightning net. Hedman tries to get it out. Lightning finally do, but the Ducks dump it in from the red line and go for a change. Puck is behind the net and skated out of their own end into the O-zone. Far face-off circle. Back, drop pass. Going the other way. Ducks intercept. And they'll dump it in. I think maybe they hadn't completed their line change yet. Hit in the corner and out of their own end. Lightning at the neutral zone. Dump it in the near boards. Trouba sent it to Lacombe. Lacombe couldn't get it out. Near board centering pass got through everybody. Somebody fell down. Ducks near face-off circle shot is high and wide. Going for the near post against Johansson, and the Lightning skated over the red line. That's Kucherov, pass to the left wing, and battle in the far corner. Kucherov back to the blue line, shot, looking for a deflection. Point to Kucherov, sent behind the net. Battle in the far corner. Centering, near face-off circle, Point fell down in the slot. Couldn't get much on it. Kucherov and Point near boards. Kucherov in the slot. Can't get a stick on it. 9:45 to go, so we're under 10 minutes to go in the third. Tough angle shot. I think it was blocked. Into the far corner. Back to the point. And sent out. They tried to make a blue line pass and went out of the zone. Ducks want to change. Puck is taken behind the Ducks net. 3 fresh Ducks skated up near boards. Battle for the puck. Lightning near the penalty box area. And now they'll dump it in from... cross ice pass off the boards. 28 shot it wide. He could have had a goal. He just shot it wide. He went backhand to forehand and just missed. He was alone. 34-30 shots on goal now. Ducks still up, and the game is tied at 3. Ducks up in the shots, I meant. All right. Dumped into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Ducks get it out of their own end to neutral ice. Up ahead, near boards. Cross ice pass in the far face-off circle. Near face-off circle shot and a save. Oh my goodness, by Dostal. Couldn't think of the name. Lightning still in the near boards. Puck gets loose, kept in at the blue line. Cross ice pass, shot from the far face-off circle. Gets through by everybody. Kept in at the blue line, now turned over, but they send it in behind the net. Ducks have it behind their own net now. That is Trouba, and the Ducks try to get it, and they retreat into their own end. The Lightning battle on the near boards now. In the near corner, still battling for the puck as we approach 7.5 to go. Shot is blocked. Ducks going the other way. Chipped in. Would have been a one-on-one. Hedman sends it up the bench side. He gets it right back. Cross ice pass. And the Lightning will dump it in from the red line from the near boards in front of the penalty box. Kept in at the blue line. Stick handled. Ducks going the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Pass didn't get through. Far face-off circle. Somebody lost an edge for the Lightning. Near face-off circle. Behind the net. Back to the top of the face-off circle. Shot and a glove save by Johansson. And we got timeout. I think that might have been Trouba on the last shot. 6:51. The under 10 media timeout. 3-3. 35-31 shots on goal. Wow. A lot of end-to-end action on that sequence. Been a while since they had a whistle. Yeah, don't forget, in about a half hour, we will have more coverage of NHL. We'll have the Carolina Hurricanes at the Dallas Stars. Hopefully, this one's long over with by then, but should be close. All right, let's check on the other games. Sabres and Maple Leafs tied at 3 with 2:46 to go in the third. Panthers still up 1-0 on the Knights, 2:19 in the second to go. Wild were down 3-0. Now they're down 3-2 to the Mammoth, 4:17 in the second. 3:06 to go in the first. Blues up 2-0 on the Red Wings in Detroit. Penguins in Pittsburgh up 1-0 on the Jackets. 8:11 in the first. Senators 1, Capitals nothing. 11:10 to go in the first. Canucks at home up on the Canadiens 1-0. 7:48. And again, Kings Predators, and I'll be covering Hurricane Stars, will start in about a half hour. Oh yeah, let's make sure we're live. Coming back from commercial. Says I am, but let's make sure. Oh, yeah. Somebody was asking about Hedberg's shots. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, Hedman. Still 2 shots on goal. That was early in the game. All right, draw in the far face-off circle. Ducks keep it in the O-zone. Shot, a kick save out to the blue line. Kept in again by the Ducks. Now behind the Lightning net. Battle for the puck. 6:33 to go in the third. Up the far boards. Now passed into the near boards. Lightning finally take it out at the red line. Dump in. Dostal tries to play it up the near boards. Finally out. And into their own end. The Lightning have it. Cross ice pass. Ducks trying to get a couple changes. Lightning dump it in. They'll go for some changes. Ducks behind their own net. We're under 6 minutes to go in the third. Still tied at 3. Ducks up the near boards into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Far face-off circle shot and a glove save by Johansson at, they say, 5:40, and we'll get the under 6 media timeout since we were just did the under 10 with a little over 6 to go. All right, let's check the poll. 31 votes, 58% for the Ducks, who have the better record, and 42% for the Lightning. Now they say 37-31 shots on goal for Anaheim. All right. Let's see that. Let's put that back in. There we go. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right. All right. Third period goals. Ryan Paling, his first of the year from Johnston and Hellison. And Troy Terry, that was at 7-11. He tipped it in. Troy Terry, his third of the year from Gauthier and Carlson. All right, why does it say commercial break? Should I go back to the Ducks broadcast? This seems awfully long. All right, finally we're back. Come on, go live. Why did it pause? Gosh darn it. Are you kidding? All right, draw in the far face-off. In the far face-off circle, Lightning end. Ducks control it. Shot from the center. Got blocked into the near boards. Behind the net, Hedman is there. Back to the blue line. Another shot. Big rebound, and he froze it. There was a Duck on the crease or near, and now we got some pushing and shoving again at 5:26. Gosh darn it. I was hoping we wouldn't have over. I want to do games that are 3 hours apart. That's usually not a problem, but we're going to be cutting it close. I hope somebody gets a goal so we don't need to go to overtime. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Oh, man, the Ducks keep it in. The Lightning had it. Shot blocked. And now out of their own end. 39-31 shots on goal for the Ducks. In the near boards, that shot is blocked. Or pass. Behind the net for the Ducks. Up the far boards, kept in by the Lightning. That might have been on net, or did that hit the bar? That came off in a hurry. They counted it as a shot, so it must have been a save. Or at least tipped. Trouba sent it out, and Ducks going the other way. Shot is blocked into the netting. 4:33 to go. 39-32 shots on goal. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. Near face-off circle for the Lightning. Point had it. There's a battle in the near boards. Taken around behind their own net. Somebody fell down. And we got a penalty. Might be a tripping on the Ducks. Johnston, they're saying, at 4:18. Johnston, number 44, I believe. Yep, it's him. So the Lightning get a late power play opportunity. They'll have the 5-on-4 for 2 minutes. We've only got 4:18 to go. Tonight, Tampa is 0 for 5 with 9 shots on the man advantage. They even had a 5-on-3 for like 30 seconds as well. Behind the net, Point and Gunsel keeps it in. Blue line, Hedman keeps it in. Kucherov, his shot is blocked and sent down the length of the ice. Johansson plays it to Hedman. Kucherov with the puck, drop pass to Hedman, over to Bjorkstrand, far face-off circle. Hedman at the blue line, cross-ice pass to Kucherov, near face-off circle. He takes it behind the net. They cycle. Shot from the slot. Gets through everybody. Nope. I guess it was either in the netting or we got another penalty at 3:27. We got a whistle. Oh, must have just gone in the netting. Behind the net. Yeah, Hedman got the shot, but he golfed it. Yeah, it went on edge. I guess nobody tipped it. Ugh. Draw taken back to the blue line. Kucherov, far face-off circle. Back to Hedman at the point. Down to Kucherov. Centered in the slot and a goal. Might have been redirected by Point. Or was it Sorelli? Either way, it's 4-3 Lightning. They get the power play goal. Point was... No, I don't think Point got on it. I think it was Sorelli. From the slot. Great pass by Kucherov. He got beat blocker side, looked like. Let's see if they've got the goal up on the board. Not yet. They've been slow tonight. Ever since it was 1-1. I mean, the next two goals for the Lightning, they were slow to put up on NHL.com. They were fine with the two Duck goals to tie it at 3-3. But when we were 1-1, they took forever. Like, I think it was already 3-1 before they had it as 2-1. And, like, they still had the clock going. Under 3 to go, sent down the ice. They avoid icing. Puck is pinned in the near corner. Still waiting for somebody to dig it out. Now the Lightning have it. Back to the blue line. Sent around behind the boards. Yes, Sorel. Oh, centering pass got through everybody. Far corner. Behind the net. Battle into the far corner for the puck. Back to the blue line. I think the Hedman shot one. It got blocked into the far corner. Still 39-33 Ducks shots on goal, but they trail 4-3 here. Now, why are they adding a shot for the Ducks when the Lightning have had the puck? I don't get it. Blue line pass. Down low near faceoff circle. Kucherov turned around. Got it into the back into the far corner. Far faceoff circle. His shot is blocked. Trouba checked somebody in the far corner. Ducks finally got it out of their own end so they can get a line change as Hedman has the puck, and I think the Lightning got their forwards changed. Nope, Kucherov's still out there. His pass gets blocked, sent up the near boards. We're under a minute and a half to go. Yeah, sorry, Hilltime Sports. A crucial, critical power play goal with just over 4 minutes to go on that penalty. 1:11 to go. No sign that they pulled the goalie yet. Still got Dostal out there. Battle up the near boards. We're under a minute. So it was Sorelli on the power play is fifth from Kucherov and Hedman. Behind the net, Lightning trying to get it out from the boards. It goes back behind the net into the far corner. Yeah, I don't know when the Ducks are going to get a chance to pull the goalie. They can't get it out of their own end. They've been struggling last few minutes. Into the near corner. Under 30 to go. Sent to the far board. Still taken. Now Point has it. He takes it behind the Ducks net. Into the near corner. Back to the blue line. Sent behind the net. Far face-off circle. Sent behind the net again. They're just playing keep away from the Ducks. This could get ugly at the end. 5, 4, 3. Ducks going the other way. Red line. They got to shoot. It's saved just at the buzzer. 4-3 is your final. I'm just happy I get a brief break of 15 minutes here. Sorry. All right, that'll do it. Ducks lose on a power play goal in the late in the fourth. Lightning prevail in Tampa. Only their second win of the year, 4-3. Oh, forgot to say final. Yeah, thanks Hilltime Sports. Sorry the Ducks lost. They still have a 4-3-1 record, so still pretty good. 43% of the poll respondents were correct on the 35 votes. Again, the game winner after the Ducks had tied it up at 3, we got Cirelli on the power play goal from Kucherov and Hedman. Can't remember if I did the goal visualizers. Here's 25. I think it's Paling. He's coming up the left wing. Great pass from the far face-off circle, and he buried it on a tip-in. Then Troy Terry's goal, a wrister. He's number 19 at the top. Has the puck, cross-ice pass, shot, rebound, got it in the slot and buried it past Johansson. Ugh. Wife's hair. And let's see if they got the game winner. They do on the wrister, Cirelli, 71, from the slot area right here. Good pass by Kucherov to find him. I don't know how this pass got through. And he buried it. Blocker side. And shots on goal were actually, they're saying 40-33 now. All right, that's going to do it. Hope to see you soon for the Hurricanes at Stars. We'll get going in like 12 and a half minutes. So until then, please like and subscribe before you head on out. This is Sin Bin Stream wishing you all well, and we hope to see you soon in 12 minutes. If not, next time. Till then, take care and bye-bye.